Hello there, this is GameOrNought, and today we are checking out what's in the box of Gloomies from Ravensburger. Before we dive in, make sure to like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever it is that you have to do to keep in touch with GameOrNought and see what we're doing, and to make sure that we can keep doing more of things like this. But now, let's dive into Gloomies. You're going to get, of course, a rule book. It's not particularly thick. It is not a particularly rules-heavy game, but it is a very fun one. So it's great for teaching to people really quickly and getting a game on the table. You're also going to get your player boards. So there are four of these in the base game, and they are double-sided because the game Gloomies is played in sort of two halves, one where you are planting flowers and one when you are harvesting them. And there are different ways of scoring points depending on which half of the game you are in. You get the board where you're going to be planting and harvesting those flowers. I should turn it this way because that's the way it would look in the game. What's really clever about this is that the points counters that you will use when doing your scoring were in here in these holes. So there's not a wasted piece of cardboard in the box. Really appreciate that. Top points to Ravensburger for that box design. This is also obviously just beautiful to look at on the table. You've then got a nice handy box insert, and it gives you space to keep everything, including bonus tiles that give you extra bonuses while playing. That could be extra ways to score points. It could be ways to do extra things per turn. There are lots of different potential bonuses. So there's your bonus tiles. These are a type of counter, Stardust counters, that you can use to score extra points in both halves of the game. So very valuable things. You've got your little helper tokens. These are extra things that allow you to do extra actions on your turn. So harvest extra plants or plant extra flowers. Very useful and very cute. You've got your point counters. There's different numbers, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 50, depending on how many points you're scoring. So it's a nice handy way to keep score, especially because you're going to be playing in two halves and you score points at the end of the first half and at the end of the second half. So it's a really useful way to keep score of what you have. You've then got order cards. So in the second half of the game, you want to try and fulfill order cards that you've gained by putting flowers of the same color on the card. And by doing that, you score loads of points. And there's lots of different ones on here. And the designs are fantastic. They're really fun. Lots of different styles and lots of different options and looks for the characters that are placing an order with you. You then also have the flower cards themselves. So when you are planting and harvesting flowers, you have to have the card to do that. Some of them are dual color, some of them are single color, but again, the artwork on them is all fantastic and gorgeous and beautiful and upside down in my hands. Then you have a bowl. It's a cardboard punch-out bowl that comes in the box that you have to punch out and then just push it together. A bit of card craft. It's really pretty, really lovely. It reminds me very much like the one in Mycelium, created by the same people. And it's a place for you to keep those flower tokens during the game. Speaking of which, you have your flower tokens. 4 different colors, 4 different patterns, designs. They're really lovely. They're just wonderfully tactile. And they really brighten up the tabletop when they're out on the board. It really does look fantastic on the table. And there you have it. That is what's in the box of Gloomies from Ravensburger. There aren't a ton of components in here, which makes it easy to set up, easy to teach, easy to play, but super, super fun. And there's actually a surprising amount of depth if you really want to get tactical in terms of what you're planting and harvesting and all the different elements. It's a fantastic family game. Fantastic game really for anyone. There's going to be more Gloomies content coming to GameOrNought, so make sure that you like, share, subscribe, follow to do everything to make sure that you keep in touch with us and you know when that Gloomies content goes up. And I'll also put a link in the description when that review and content is up. But for now, until next time, goodbye.